Welcome to Sell Your Book Saturday with a quote from Al Lautenslager. Sure hope I said that right, Al. Marketing your book is not a task to be done, it's an ongoing process. Great truth in that. Marketing is not an event. It's not one thing that you do once and never do again. It's a thing you need to do ongoingly. Because there's always someone else out there who needs your book desperately, but doesn't yet know it exists. So that's the fun we're going to have today, I hope. Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion, it is my honor to empower nonfiction authors, authors just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality, so that you can impact the world in the way you know you were born for. That's the point of all of this. So you can impact the world in the way you know you were born for. So I want to start off talking about structure. Structure breeds success. Simple stuff. A detailed outline is the easiest and fastest way to write your book, without exception. You always know the next step, you always know what to write next, and you always know where that ultimate destination is. Keeps things very straightforward, very simple, and allows you to go through it really fast, especially in that first draft. When you add scheduled writing sessions and show up for those sessions, your finished book becomes inevitable. Inevitable. And if you've been here before, you know how much I love making my book, making my success inevitable. Whatever I can do, whatever habits I need to develop, if it's going to guarantee my success, I'm all in. All in. So back to that principle of structure breeds success. This is true for marketing your book as well. Very true. Same concept. The good news is, of course, that, well, I shouldn't say of course. The good news is you already did most of the work. All the stuff that's required for you to market your book effectively, you've already done. You may not realize it, but you did. You identified and researched your target audience. You went where they hung out, you listened to what they had to say, you learned how they shared the problem from their perspective. You asked and answered questions so you could figure out, well, how does this manifest in your life? Or how does this solution work for you? Or does this solution work for you? You did all that work before you started writing your book to make sure, number one, that your outline was complete and detailed and met every requirement of your intended audience. And you also did that so you could ensure that your finished book was the thing that would actually serve your audience. No point in writing the book if the people who you want to serve go, I don't get it. You want them to go, wow, I've been waiting for this. Where have you been? That's the response you want to your book. Always. Because when you get that response, you know that your book is hitting its intended mark. You're transforming the life that you intended to transform in the way you intended to transform it. Their life will be never be the same. It will be better on ways you can't even imagine. And it's due in part to the fact that you took the time to do all this research before writing it. And now you get to double dip. You get to use that same research and apply it to your marketing because you already know the words they're using. You already know how the problem looks in their life. Your roadmap for book marketing success is simply the messaging, the timing, and the placement of your book so that the people who are most likely to buy it, most likely to read it, and most likely to transform their lives through it can actually find it. That's all book marketing is. It's a conversation with someone who you want to help, who you know you can help if they would just read your book. Simple conversation. Anyone can have a conversation. You can do that. I can do that. Again, simple stuff, but it's the effective stuff. So just like your book's initial outline wasn't etched in stone, neither is your book marketing plan. It needs to be flexible. It needs to be adjustable to new opportunities, new challenges. You need to be able to shift and change course as required. That doesn't mean try something for 3 days and stop because it didn't work. It's you try that thing and you keep trying that thing until you know either it works or it doesn't. And at the same time as you're testing that one thing, you want to test other things. Many branches to go down. But the plan overall needs to be flexible so that you can track your results and, over time, do more of what's working and less of what doesn't. That's easy too, right? Of course it is. One of the things that I love about the Proverbs is there's so much great wisdom there. And particularly in this particular context, Proverbs 16:3 is great. It reminds us to lean on God and He will turn all of our thoughts into reality. Simple thing. Commit your works to the Lord and your thoughts will be established. Put in Napoleon Hill's words, that simply says, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Same thing. It all starts right here with what we believe. If I believe I can market my book effectively, guess what? I will. If I believe marketing is hard, guess what? It's going to be a challenge and I'm going to hate it. So I'm going to opt for the other avenue because it's simply more fun. If I can embrace the process with love, joy, gratitude, compassion, courage, do all those things effectively, and embrace whatever I learn along the way, because I will learn. I will fail. I will, in Denzel Washington's great words, I might fail big. But the opportunity when I fail big is even huger, right? I get to, is that even a word, huger? I get to learn something new that will change my life forever. Because with every failure comes a new success. The failure is the stepping stone to success. That's it. Nothing to be afraid of. Embrace it. Embrace it. Use it to your advantage. To paraphrase an old quote, praise the Lord and market your book. You know, adjust your strategy as needed. Do all that so you can make the impact that you know you're born to make in this world. That's the bottom line. God, the universe, whatever you believe, put this book on your heart for a reason. It's because you were meant to write it. You were meant to publish it. You were meant to transform the lives of one other person, one other human being for the better through it. And when you help one other person, you help hundreds of other people or thousands of other people. Or if you're super lucky, super effective, millions of other people. And it all starts with one simple thing. Embracing your book marketing with courage, compassion, love, joy, gratitude, and adjusting your course as needed. Simple stuff. It's all simple stuff once we break it down. But we build stuff into this mountain that we can't overcome. And when it just isn't that. It just isn't. Praise the Lord, market your book. Simple. You can do it, I can do it, anyone can do it. Just apply that principle. Structure equals success. That's why it's there. I hope today's video helped you as these slides go flat. My keyboard is being a real pain in the butt today. I would love to connect with you on social media, authorcoach.click/Christopher. Connect with me on LinkedIn, all the other social media platforms. There's a couple little tidbits there available freely. I would love for you to check those out as well, because maybe one or two of those things are that next little piece of the puzzle for you to get you on the road to writing and publishing your best-selling book. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like it and share it with your family and friends. If something struck you particularly, share that in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Truly would. And just remember, marketing is an ongoing process. Once your book is published, all the easy work is done. The rest of your life you will spend marketing this to the people who you want to help with your book. Simple stuff, daily stuff. Build a plan, build a routine, build a habit of marketing your book every single day, and then your success truly will be guaranteed. With that, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.